Hello guys, welcome to Miscellaneous UPSC. Today we are going to discuss about interesting topic. This is a continuation of our taxation, right? Taxation. This is important. This is a miscellaneous topic, right? GST. This is miscellaneous. We are hearing this word for the last 3 to 4 years, right? 2017 after 101 constitutional amendment, we have been hearing it even in pandemic times. Even states have threatened the center to move Supreme Court regarding this compensation, right? GST compensation. What are these things? We will be learning completely today. Okay, be patient, friends. I will be explaining this thing. Fine. First, what type of tax is GST? Remember, direct direct tax, right? ओ भैया ये डायरेक्ट टैक्स नहीं है, इट इज ए इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स. हैव यू सीन माय वीडियो GST part 1? In that I have explained this thing clearly, what is a direct and indirect. If you did not see this thing, just go in that video and watch that. I will be placing that link in description box. Okay, next. So it is a indirect tax, GST. how it how actually it works, we will be today. What are the topics which are present in GST, its background, and what is cascading effect. This is the reason why GST was introduced, and the result of this cascading effect was this input tax credit. Okay, both are complementary to each other, and these are the reason, main context of GST. Okay, if I understand this thing, this is important. Okay, next, how GST is implemented, how it is collected, why few manufacturing states are worrying about this GST, by center subfusing all the taxation powers of the states. Okay, we will be knowing today. Fine. Next is merits and demerits of GST and indirect taxes of center, which are taken over by the center, as well as few tax regimes which have give up by the state. We will be knowing about these things. And GST uncovered areas. There are few areas GST is not applicable, like alcohol. I mean, taxation of alcohol is entirely on states. That's the reason, even in pandemic times, uh, many states have shown enthusiasm, right, to open liquor shops. We will be knowing those things. And even on petroleum products, this thing is not there. Okay, even there are few goods where GST is 0%. Okay, we will be knowing about things. And what is GST council which is associated with this GST. Okay, next, GST compensation. Okay, these all are important because we don't know when they will come, but these all are in news. Mostly this thing is news, right? GST is in news. Even GST at present is in news because on medical imports, oxygen, concentrators, vaccines, on that imports there is a GST. Okay, that is the reason this GST can be a potential topic for this year. Okay, next, what is GST? Basic definition. First, it was passed in, this is the Constitution Amendment of 122. It was passed, but actually in 101 successful constitutional amendment, because all the constitutional amendments cannot be successful, right? But the successful 101 constitutional amendment is GST. Okay, remember, even 102, 103, these are important. Okay, 104, these are the latest constitutional amendments. This is backward classes, all those things will be there. EWS. Okay, this is regarding ST and ST and Anglo Indians. Okay, remember this thing, go through it. This is important, but we are not in that topic, so I'm not going to discuss about that. Okay, first, this is hover. Next, it is a tax laid when a consumer buys a good or service. Means this is directly signifying indirect tax. GST is indirect tax. We have already learned this thing in the previous video, right? It is meant to be a single, comprehensive tax that will subsume all the smaller taxes, indirect taxes on consumption like service tax. It is a single tax on the supply of goods, blah 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 blah. Okay, you can read it on yourself. The GST does not tax or get into specific commodities. Specific commodities is alcohol, petroleum. Okay, this is how it is done in most developed countries. Okay, we have just learned about the basic meaning. We will go into deep thing. Okay, next. This is the main reason all the manufacturing states are worrying, because GST is a destination based indirect tax on consumption of goods and services. What is this? We will understand in detail. Okay, it is a that is a topic which is present in the implementation of GST. Okay, first, this is the thing. Okay, see, suppose here is a Punjab. Punjab has a manufacturing some good. Okay, it is a manufacturing. From here, on this thing, it produces something, right? Some products it produces, some goods it produces. On that, CGST will be implied by the central government directly. Okay, on that products. Fine. Next, suppose that Punjab government, okay, that Punjab state in itself, this factory sells its goods in its own state, that is in Punjab, in its own district, it sells its products. Then SCGST come into picture. One is a CGST by central government on this factory, and well as while selling the products, state government imposes state GST. Fine. Next, suppose this is the goods sold by this manufacturing company in that state. Suppose this company sells its products to Gujarat. Okay, see, here goods are being sold to which state? Gujarat. Okay, in that this is the important thing you have to remember. Okay, in that central government already imposes tax on this thing. Okay, here if any purchase selling happens in different states, one state to other, IGST comes, integrated goods and services tax. Okay, this is the reason GST is called destination tax, because this tax is not given to the manufacturing state but the state which is purchasing goods, that is here Gujarat government. See, IGST is given to central government, but after collecting that IGST will be distributed to Gujarat government. Fine, that is the reason manufacturing states like Telangana, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu are worrying, because whatever the goods they sell to other states, the tax on that will be given not to that manufacturing state but to the state which is purchasing the goods and services. That is, suppose you know Tamil Nadu is famous for cars. So if it intrastate, so it will be getting can impose as CST, and center will take CGST. Suppose this car is sold in other state like Andhra Pradesh. So here ICGST will go to center government, and after some meetings, this IGST is shared with Andhra Pradesh, not with Tamil Nadu. That is the reason so many manufacturing states are worrying, because they are getting lesser taxes before then this GST regime. That is what happening. You must have got clear understanding, right? First, SGST is collected when the goods manufactured in one state are again sold in that state only. Next, IGST comes into picture when if goods produced in A state are sold in B, and this IGST which is coming to here is collected by central government, and after some period this center will give it some part to where those goods are called. So which is the destination here? B is the destination. So GST is called destination tax. Destination tax. See, destination based index. That is the key word in this GST. Fine. So we got into three terms: SCST, CGST is directly going to central government, and next is IGST, which is given to collected by central government but given to destination tax, where goods from one state to other state are sold. Purchasing state will be getting this IGST. That is the worrying about this GST. Okay, simple thing, right? Okay, then this is GST regime. Why it got implemented? Why before that there was already a taxation system which has been uh, implemented in India from independence. Why they suddenly changed? Actually, this was not brought by NDA government. Previously, UPA government, that is Congress government, Chidambaram, right, finance minister, already started to bring in this GST into the regime. Okay, why? Why they brought it? The reason is cascading effect. Previous regime there, no, that is previous tax system. In that, suppose this is a steel plant. What does steel plant produce? Iron rods. Okay, these iron rods can be used in some other industry, right, to produce what? Let it be any chassis or anything steel. Okay, let it be a chassis of car. Okay, and it can be used by car companies, right, in production of car. Suppose it sells its products to normal consumers. This is us. Okay, so in this industry is purchasing some steel from here, right? So on the steel there will be a tax, right? See, cascading, we already know taxation is done on selling any good. On selling this, if any company or wholesaler will sell their product, on that tax is imposed. Okay, so from here the steel is produced, purchased by industry, so some tax. See here, let it be this steel plant, this is industry car, this is us. Okay, this is us. See, we are purchasing the car. In this, see, from every point some amount of tax is being imposed, right? So here double tax is being imposed on this poor guy, that is we consumer. This double taxation happening on every moment the product which in which, suppose this is here the complete product is what? Car, right? In that so many inputs are there: steel, tire, all this. So when this each and every product is bought by this car company is paying tax. Okay, even this tax is being imposed on this person. So here some 110 is happening on that 10% tax. Again this 121 10% tax, so extra is happening. So this person is paying double tax. That effect is known as cascading effect. To reduce it, to completely abolish it, GST got implemented. With what? How these people are going to get benefit? Let us know. That is input tax credit. Okay, input tax credit. Fine. How it applies? Suppose this is the steel plant. Don't see that numbers. Okay, this is steel plant. This is car manufacturer. and this is consumer. Suppose here steel plant has sold its product to here, so some tax has got applied, tax 1. Okay, even if you sold this product to this consumer, tax 2 will get imposed. So rather than showing that not only this car importer will only import I mean only get only this steel, no, right? Some other tire will be there, some other place glasses will come, windshield, all those things. So on that every tax is imposed. So he is imposing the tax on this poor guy. So rather than imposing that this this guy will be getting cashback. Okay, cashback. That cashback is called input credit. Okay, suppose this manufacturer car production company is getting uh, tire from its same state, then which kind of tax is imposed? CGST and what state in same. Suppose this glass is being procured from other state, then what comes into picture? IC IGST, right? So in IGST and CGST and SGST, credit is given, means some kind of cashback is given to this company because it is purchasing with some tax. So if this kind of tax benefit is given, it will be reduce, some amount of profit will be on this poor purchaser, right? So that is the reason, to reduce some cost and give benefit to the manufacturers so that their production increases. This encouragement is given, that is input credit tax. So there are three different input credit, right? Because input is happening to this industry, that is the reason input. So here IGST type, this is one type, CGST is one type, and SGST is one type. So this is the cashbacks. This is how you should remember. Okay, how to avail this input credit? So you got IGST by procuring goods from other state, so you can use that cashback while using that in again purchase of goods. Suppose you got that cashback, so you are again producing some another number of cars in the next year, you got some cashback, you can use that cashback to produce purchase which goods coming from other state, that is IGST, and even in central government. So you can directly use this IGST in central government as well as state government. Remember, simple, right? Cashback, you can IGST can be used in all these three variants of GST. So when this CGST can be used, CGST can be only used for CGST redeem and as well as IGST. Okay, next, state. State GST can be used only for state GST as well as IGST. I I will repeat again what is IGST. IGST means if any sale is happening between two different states. CGST means in the interstate, intrastate. Interstate means different two states. Then IGST, GST. Within the state, CGST as well as SGST. Okay, remember this thing. Simple. Next, merit of this thing. Create a unified market will help to create a unified market, common market for India. It will also give a boost to the foreign investment and make India, because ease is happening. Ease of business doing is happening. That is the reason it will improve foreign investment. Unified market, because all government will release on which products which amount of what amount of GST to be imposed. So all India will be a single market. That is the meaning of this line. Streamline taxation through harmonization of laws. So all are having same same rules of tax. So no worry, because before that each state used to have their own rules. So there was so many of disturbances happening regarding this tax compliance is improved, because suppose a government is giving cashback, then means everyone want to claim that cashback, right? This even those informal who illegally conduct transactions, right? Like selling some goods. They don't put those transactions on records, so escaping tax. But if government is giving cashback, that is through ITC, input tax credit, they will be showing interest, right, to register them with this GST. So that is the increase. See, encouraging more paper trail of transaction at level of supply chain, that is receipt, using discourage tax evasion because these are giving credit. Simple. Next, on which product GST is not there? Petroleum, high diesel. This is used in warships on those countries. Motor spirit, petroleum, natural gas. In alcohol also, alcohol. Okay, this is the thing. But it is not entirely out of GST. But GST Council is taking some time. They are giving some exception. Okay, for few years. After that, they will impose even on the petroleum as well. GST Council. Suppose here, what is happening means CGST is there. CGST is collected by central government. So this CGST has to be shared with states. Okay, and SCST is states getting for themselves, right? They are only collecting and they are only using that. But what about this IGST? Who is collecting? Center is collecting. Then how they are going to share? They will show any impartiality in that. States will be having doubt, right? For that only this GST Council was created, so that there will be negotiations between the states regarding this IGST and their sharing in between states. That is the main reason of this GST Council. Next, what before that there were so many rules, right? So many types of taxation. Central government used to impose tax. These things, right? These things are subsumed and called as CGST. Even state government has left few things. Central state tax. All these things came under state. That is the thing. Okay. Okay. Zero tax. Okay. What are these zero things? Suppose you buy a milk packet. Okay, milk packet from supermarket. Let it be half liter. You purchase milk from normal farmer on someone. Okay, farmer. In this, GST is zero with this person, and some GST is imposed on this milk because brand is coming. If see, remember simple thing. If you find any brand, GST is present. If there is no brand, GST is not present. Suppose if normal chicken shop, you go and buy a tray of eggs, it will be around 150, right? If you go into supermarket and buy this same thing, it will be around 165 because that 15 rupees is GST. Remember that thing. Like that, whatever the unbranded things are there, there is no GST. Okay, next. So many examples. I will write here, try to copy it. Human blood, contraceptives, sanitary napkins, bread, unbrand, okay? That is in normal bakeries you buy, right? Suppose you buy any fresh choice or any food X, there will be imposition of GST. Fine. Next, important. This thing is important. Satellites, because you know, right? How much each satellite cost. If we impose a tax on this, because most of the particle parts, we even indigenization is happening, but few technology we need imports, right, from other countries we need. So on that, if we impose GST, that is then what will happen? This price will increase, right? That is the reason no GST. Next, launch vehicles. Okay. Next, khadi from khadi, and village industry. Okay, on this. Next, even schools there is no GST. Okay, in schools there is no GST. Even in schools, colleges. Okay, but GST is present in coaching centers. Coaching centers. Remember that. Okay. Okay. Did we miss anything? Then how central government is going to share its CGST? You have discussed it, right? CGST. Then that is where finance commission comes in. Finance commission. Okay. On this is the next video of our taxation, because this is the one which decides how much amount of the central GST, okay, to be shared, and other taxes like income tax. All these things should be shared with states. That is decided by finance commission. Okay. In our next video, hope you should watch that thing, because recently NK Singh has submitted his report, right? Finance report, finance commission report. That should be very important. I will be explaining which how much amount, how much percent of tax is given to which state, how it is being measured, on what basis, what are the parameters on which Uttar Pradesh is getting a high amount of tax due to its population, by other better performing states in human development like Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana are worrying because they don't have population. They have reduced their population by using planning measures, right? We will be knowing everything in the next video. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, like the hit and subscribe to my channel and share with your aspirants. All the best.